Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another NFL sports podcast talk. We're the Downstairs Hooligans. I'm your co-host PJ. I'm here along with Zach, Caleb, Sky.
Yo.
How's it going, guys?
What it do?
And we're going to go through Egghead of the Week. Oh, no surprise, me. And we're going to also go through game recaps of Week 4, was it? Or Week 5? It was Week 5.
Last week.
And then we're going to do Week 6 picks for the next NFL games. And much more to come. We have NFL drama, NFL news, and let's just get right into it. The scores for Egghead of the season right now, I'm at last with 40. And Caleb's at 44, so I'm 4 behind Caleb. And then Sky and Zach are tied at 45.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how I didn't go down more, actually, because
The Cowboys
Packers
suck,
and 49ers.
Yeah.
I know, but like I made so many, like the Ravens and Steelers. I picked the Steelers, and then the Bengals and Cardinals. I picked the fucking
The Steelers.
Bengals.
The Steelers were coming back, though, until Mason Rudolph got rocked.
He went dumb. He didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
he looked
goofy
in another world. But let's just start from the first game, the Thursday night game, Seattle and the Rams. Amazing win by Seattle, and the Rams kicker did choke. Zerline
the
did
best
choke.
kicker in the league, choked.
What a shitter.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I went with the Seahawks.
There was
so-
literally
That's
like a minute left in the game, and Jared Goff drives him down the entire length of the field, puts him in field goal range, and we're just like, oh, hey, we're going to win, you know? Like, Sky and I are sitting there like, yeah, we're going to win, yeah. But then, like, they messed the play before they
keep throwing
choked
dumb
it away.
passes. They kept throwing
Yeah,
dumb passes.
they kept forcing passes that about got picked off, and we're just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna choke. And then they get down like the play before the field goal, and they just don't get set, and it was like a
delay game.
It was a
penalty.
delay game. Yep. So then they had to go back 5 yards, and we're just like, oh yeah, they're choking. Like 110%, they're choking. Like everything that happened was gonna lead to them choking, and sure enough, they choked.
Russell Wilson so far is my MVP in the NFL.
Same, but I don't know. I
He's
still think
balling.
how they won, they should have won by a touchdown still, because they got a pick like right at 3 minutes, and then somehow we just did a 3 and out like right there. It's like,
Rams
really?
defense
It's not the best.
stepped up in the moment.
Right now, the Rams defense has some holes, but last year it was dominant. Surely
was.
Right now, the
mid-season.
Rams defense has some holes, but the hole on Thursday night was Greg Zerline's leg.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Choked.
Otherwise, it was a fun game to watch. One of the best games of the season, I would say, so far.
Okay, Seahawks fan.
I'm just saying, 30-29, fucking 4 touchdowns, Russell Wilson. It's not fun if you're a Rams fan, I guess.
yeah.
If you're a Seattle fan, it looked
Tyler
it
Lockett's
looked
catch.
fun.
Tyler Lockett's catch.
Oh,
was
at the back
Tyler
of the end
Lockett's
zone.
catch was fire. DK's was good. Chris Carson's in the 4th down when he juggled it. Fucking
he
hit
should've
me
just
had that
shit.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
DK
like,
was all
what?
right.
I mean, he had 1 target, so it's like, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever, Seattle. He's 6'4", 240, and you don't throw to him? Okay. Fuck you.
I'd say he's all right. He's nothing special.
He's amazing. They just don't use him.
I don't know about
He's
that
actually fucking amazing.
I feel like if he was amazing, they'd probably use him
Yeah.
more
No, they just don't want to throw to him because they don't want to get him injured.
because he's too amazing.
Yes. Next game.
one. Eagles 31, Jets 6. Nick Folk, or is that his name Nick Falk
Luke.
or Luke Falk?
Luke Falk.
Folk.
Luke Falk. It's F-A-L-K. It's F-A-L-K.
Falk.
Falk.
It's Falk. It's not
I'm pretty sure it's Folk.
Luke Falk.
Yes.
Luke Falk.
Luke Falk.
Sure.
Well, he really fucked it up.
Yeah, he's bad.
As a Cowboys fan, I was hoping that he was going to play again this week because it's kind of an easy dub.
But you got Sam Darnold.
I'm still not worried,
I
but
top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
All right.
Top 5 quarterback with mono.
pick him.
Pick 'em.
I
Pick
ain't
'em.
picking
Pick 'em.
them.
Pick
I
'em,
ain't
baby.
picking
Pick
'em. Maybe I should, dude. The last 2 times I picked last time I picked the Cowboys, they lost. They lost the last 2 games. They haven't looked too good.
Against the fucking Packers.
Against the Packers.
They didn't drop in
And
the
the
power
Saints.
rankings.
They did. They're like 9th.
Yeah, they're 9th now. Because Seattle's above them now.
They're still above the Eagles, so I'm happy.
Is it tied? Is it tied in the division?
Yeah, but for some reason they're saying the Eagles are leading the division.
It's because you guys haven't played a really worthy opponent.
Have you
yet.
guys have they won more division games
That
than
has
you?
nothing to do with the record.
Have they won
and
more
who's-
division games than you?
No, we have. We had like 2 division games right off the bat.
Oh.
Redskins and Giants.
Yeah,
Oh, so
Who
you
are the
guys should be
Eagles?
leading it,
Maybe
right?
that's what I'm saying. We have more. I mean, I don't know who all they've played. They might have played. Surely they've only played 2 teams though. 2 divisional teams because they haven't played us yet.
Yeah.
They've
So-
only played. Have they even played anybody in the division?
I think they have. I'm pretty sure they played New York.
The Giants?
Oh,
I don't
did they?
think so.
Either that or they played the Redskins. They played one or the other.
Maybe they did. Regardless, the Eagles.
beating the Packers and the Jets.
Well, regardless, the Eagles shat on the fucking Jets. It was not even close. And I think the Jets just
they
need to
have
Yeah, they
give
beat
up.
the Redskins 32-27 first game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
first game. That's
Then
right.
they lost to the Falcons, lost the Lions.
Because I remember the Redskins were up like 21-0 in the first half, and then they
Mhm.
balled
Yeah,
second
that's
half.
right. Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know why they say they're leading the division, but
Yeah, I don't know. Is it based on like records against teams? Like
I think
what
they
their
just
records
I think
are,
they
or
just
power
hate.
rankings are?
No, for sure not. I think they just hate the Cowboys.
You're
I don't
right.
know about that.
I don't know. There's got to be logic behind it.
There's no logic.
Okay.
It's just all hate.
Straight hate.
Okay.
They're biased against the Cowboys.
It's true. Everybody hates the Cowboys because they're overrated.
For sure not. Anyways, Minshew's magic was not enough to beat the Panthers as they fall 34-27.
I still have
Yeah.
faith in the stash.
I still have faith.
McCaffrey
in the
just
stash.
balled.
Yeah, literally, if you stop McCaffrey, you stop the
Christian
game.
McCaffrey just
Yeah.
it carries the Panthers.
Every week.
Every week. It doesn't matter,
Can you
dude.
do that for 16 weeks, though?
I don't think so. I think eventually
He's a little man,
he's
too.
gonna
He's a little
slow
man.
down.
He's a little baller.
He is a baller. But there's only so many beatings you can take week in, week out.
Especially as a little man.
Especially as a little man.
You say he's little, but his arms are fucking huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude, but compared to all those
Compared
other
to the other
guys,
players,
small.
He's pretty
true.
small.
But he's fast as fuck.
Still gets
He
hit.
still gets hit a lot.
Not on,
Especially with
not
the-
on that
especially with the-
84-yard
especially with the volume
touchdown.
he gets.
Not on the 84-yard
Well, he
touchdown.
has
He
a
didn't
lot
get
of
hit
volume.
once.
How many carries did he have?
Like a shit ton.
And how many did he get stopped?
Every one of them.
I don't
but
know.
that
He had
one.
like
The
fucking
84-yard
4
touchdown?
touchdowns. He had like, what, 2
No,
touchdowns?
dude. I was watching his highlights. He just kept getting like 12-yard rushes over and over again.
Was
I
he
watched
getting,
the highlights.
was
Was
he
he
getting
getting
hit?
hit?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
If he gets
If-
if he gets
So if
down,
he gets
hit.
tackled, he's going to
Yes.
break a leg. Is
Well,
what
I
you
don't
guys
know.
are
Do you
saying?
mean
There's
like-
only
do you
so
mean
many
like-
beatings he can take.
Do you
is
mean
what
like
I'm saying.
hit
He's not
as in like?
superhuman.
Do you mean hit as in like hit?
hit as in tackled. Every tackle will
Every
nick.
time he gets tackled?
It'll nick you up a little bit.
Okay, you're talking about tackle. That's what you're talking about, like rocked, like getting rocked.
Yeah, I thought they
No.
meant big hit killing.
No.
We're saying
When he has that
we're
kind of
saying-
volume-
yeah, that high of volume through the progression of the season, he will for sure. He has a higher chance of getting injured because he's getting tackled.
Look
a
at
lot more
Marshawn
times.
Lynch. He didn't get. He got tackled all the fucking
Retired.
time.
And he retired in like 5 years into his career.
Yeah, because they didn't hand him the ball against the Patriots. And they
or there was
lost.
some unspoken injuries.
Probably not.
CTE.
Probably not unspoken injuries.
His brain went beast
Because he
mode.
went to the fucking
He went
Oakland
primordial.
Raiders.
Doesn't he have like a vending machine, a Skittles vending machine in his house or something?
Dude, he probably has a pool of Skittles in his house.
That'd be pretty dope.
He's
winning.
He's winning in life, honestly.
But yeah, McCaffrey's balling. Hopefully he doesn't get injured.
Hopefully he doesn't. But his
Yeah, that wouldn't
back,
be good.
his back flip.
He has more.
Oh yeah,
he
with
has
that
more,
too, it's more likely he's gonna get hurt.
He has more yards than the whole Jets team.
Oof.
That's just sad.
That is pathetic.
That is yikes. Christian McCaffrey's out here balling on everyone.
He has like 868 yards or something already this season.
They need to double cover him every time. Whatever.
Next game, the Vikings beat the Giants 28-10.
I honestly
Yeah,
thought
fuck you, Daniel Jones.
I honestly thought it was going
Not
to be closer
surprised.
than that.
It was
I didn't
going to
really.
be, but then Daniel Jones threw shit balls.
You say you're not surprised.
Nope.
Doubt it.
I'm
not.
surprised.
Dalvin Cook hit a.
It wasn't.
Adam Thielen hit a.
I'm dealing at like
He's a
150
big
yards and 2
hitter.
touchdowns.
It's not the fact that
He had
they.
like
It's not the fact
40
that they're not
points
hitters.
for me.
It's the fact that Kirk Cousins is just trash.
Mediocre.
Yes, he's trash.
But against the Giants,
Against the Giants,
secondary-
I'm not surprised that he did good.
Giants
So
D.
let's just see
If
him
he,
next
if he
week.
played a solid team and the Vikings won, I'd be surprised. He'd be like, damn, Kirk Cousins might actually be good. But it's the Giants, so
The
I'm not
Giants D is
surprised.
shit. The Giants O is actually doing good, but then
I was gonna
Gallman
say the
went
Giants
out.
play people hard usually.
And he threw to Sterling Shepard once, and
Sterling
it went
Shepard,
over
Didn't
him.
he get a concussion or something?
He did, and he should have had 2 touchdowns.
Concussed again.
Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard. All my players just
What a
love
guy.
injuries. Fucking love them. What's the next goddamn game?
Texans 53, Falcons 32.
Yeah, well, fuck the Falcons. Next
they
game.
suck. They suck.
Their defense sucks.
We've
they have a
given
solid
up on
offense.
I've given up on the Falcons.
Not this
Not
week.
this
they play the
week.
Cardinals.
But
Okay,
that's
well,
about
this-
it.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Cardinals could.
I can
pull
see
off
the.
an
Yeah, I
upset.
know. That's probably going to be the toughest game this week, is choosing the Falcons or the Cardinals.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know about that, dude. The Falcons' defense to the
Yeah.
Cardinals'
The
defense.
Falcons should win,
All
but
I-
there's always a chance.
That's
There's always a
because-
That's
chance
this
they
week
lose.
coming up.
Yeah, that's this next one.
I have the Cardinals kicker. Did you know
Okay.
that the
I have
Cardinals?
Matt
Gonzalez,
Ryan.
Didn't he miss a
Yes.
field goal?
He missed 2, but that's he's still got 14 points.
That's good.
So like
That's
the Arizona's D, when they get in the red zone, they only produce
in the offense,
yes, when their
they
offense
They choke in the
They
red
choke in
yes,
the
zone.
red
only
zone.
they're only 30% through
And you have
the red
David
zone.
Johnson, so
Yeah, it's a hurt, but it also is good. And David Johnson still just takes out a bunch of yards anyways.
Right.
So
It's true.
he trucks. And surely it'll just get better. I mean, they have a rookie QB. It'll do nothing but get better.
well, Deshaun Watson threw 5 touchdowns on the Falcons. 3 of them to Will Fuller, whoever that is.
Yeah, who's that guy?
I knew him, but like he
What happened
never
to
did
D-Hop?
that good. Like he was never that good.
Where
He was the
D-Hop
guy
at?
who'd always so like
D-
if you had D Hop and like you're watching them play, you
Yeah.
have D Hop on fantasy.
Mhm.
Fuller's always that guy that'd catch the ball, like a good catch, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, let's go D Hop," and then it'd be Fuller.
He's
that
also he's the guy
doppelganger.
that just
He's
goes
that
deep
doppelganger.
too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
He'll
a
catch
yeah.
the deep ball, and then you think it's D Hop, but then you're heartbroken because it's not. It's Fuller.
Right.
Yep.
Like the Ravens tight ends.
Next
All
game,
3 big white guys. What is it? 81, 84. And
it's like
80.
86, 89, and
89 or something like
81.
That's the
Yep.
same with the Bills, too.
You have Mark Andrews, and you're like, every time the tight end catches the ball, you're like, shit, yeah, let's go. And then it's whoever the hell the
Yeah, it's
other
Nick
yeah.
Boyle
tight ends
or
are.
another guy, Hurst.
I think Austin Hooper will shit on the Cardinals.
Probably will.
It's the number 1
Julio
tight
will.
end.
Matt Ryan.
Number
will.
1 tight end is not saying much.
That's very true. So number 7's not saying a damn thing.
Next game,
I mean,
saying.
Saints 31, Buccaneers 24. Teddy Bridgewater does it again. 3-0.
Bridgewater.
3-0 with the Saints.
I didn't realize the Bucks had that shitty of a defense,
I realized it.
pass-wise.
They give up a
Yeah.
lot of points, but they somehow in fantasy find points.
Every week, the Bucks D has continued to allow at least 30 points a game. This has been like 4 weeks in a row that they've allowed 30
True.
points a game.
I guess the passing's
So-
just insane.
Buccaneers defense.
The Buccaneers
I
is-
thought their fucking D end had 9 sacks this season already in the first 4 games.
Michael Thomas balled. He had like 200 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Buccaneers
fuck my life.
Offense is a mystery. Like, how is Jameis Winston doing so good? I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. He's got
give or
Mike
take.
Evans and
He's got Godwin,
but
dude.
The two
Mike
legend
Evans didn't get a
wideouts.
point last week, did he?
He got shut down by Marcus Lattimore.
I don't know.
Who the
I
fuck
don't know
is
how.
that guy?
I don't know how the Bucks.
He's
are
the
putting
guy
up
who's
decent
been
points.
shown out this year. He's
Who?
been shut Lattimore. He's been
he
shutting
shut down
out.
Amari Cooper and Mike Evans.
He's been shutting out starter wideouts, number
That's
one
crazy.
wideouts, week after week.
Are the
he
Saints
doesn't
going
give a
to the
fuck.
bowl
No,
versus
actually,
the Patriots?
no.
I think the
Brees
Saints are going
and
to the
Tom
Super Bowl.
Brady?
It'll be Saints, Packers in the NFC Championship game, and the Packers will win and go to the Super Bowl.
Packers aren't winning. Shut up.
They look
Hot
pretty
take.
good this
I
week.
can see the
hot
Packers
take:
winning
Teddy
it,
Bridgewater
but
will remain the starter once Drew Brees returns.
That would be terrible.
Drew Brees never gets the
Think
head-to-head
about it
matchup
though.
against
Think
Tom
about it
Brady
though.
in
If
the
Teddy
bowl.
Bridgewater goes 6-0, and then Drew Brees comes back and they lose, that'll
They're
start some
starting-
controversy.
They're starting Teddy Bridgewater.
That'll
in that
start
game.
some people, some fans will be like, "Give us Teddy."
Yeah, give us Teddy.
I don't know,
Give us
dude.
I honestly hope that happens.
I don't see it happening though. Just because Drew Brees' stats.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Just because of the stats. That's the only reason.
Yeah. If he loses 2 straight though,
Yeah.
Teddy's bound to come back.
At least split time or something.
Teddy is a baller.
Sky, I should have believed you when you said it. Teddy is balling.
2015 Pro Bowler.
Cowboys, Saints, NFC Championship,
No.
revenge.
Revenge.
Or Teddy Bridgewater's in again, and this time he throws for 4 touchdowns and 300 yards.
Listen, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a first round bye.
Good.
Second round, we're gonna go against Green Bay,
L.
and we're gonna beat Green Bay as payback for earlier this in the season, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna go to New Orleans, and we're gonna take them on, and we're gonna beat them as revenge for earlier in the
take- I'll
season.
take-
You won't beat him if it's in the Superdome.
I'd love to see him beat us twice in one season.
In the Superdome, dude. Mm.
Same
Who's-
with the Packers.
Who's saying it's in the Superdome?
I said you won't beat him if it's in the Superdome. May not even beat him if it's in AT&T Stadium.
it was
Got
10 to
him.
12 in the Superdome.
Who won?
I'm just saying they won.
But, yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Saints won, dude.
Saints
That's
won.
what I'm saying.
They
It's a
find
revenge.
way to
It's,
win in the Superdome.
it's hard to beat a team twice, and you know that.
Yeah.
I know it is, but
Okay.
Teddy Bridgewater
regardless
is.
you
if
act
it's
like
home
you're
or
acting like
away.
it can't be done.
It can be done, but I'm saying regardless of whether it's home or away, it's hard to beat a team twice, especially
That
when
is
you're playing
facts.
them home twice. They've already experienced that earlier that
Saints
season.
Will.
Anyways, those are my predictions.
All right, man. That's a
Cool.
hot take, but it could happen.
Not too hot. It's pretty predictable.
For a Cowboys fan, it's not too hot, but
You know that the most probable chance of the Super Bowl, at least last week it was, the most probable chance of a Super Bowl was the Cowboys versus the Patriots.
it's also week fucking 5, dude.
I'm going by current weeks.
You can, but I don't see the Cowboys doing that well anymore.
I'm just saying it's not a hot take if it is the most evident at the time being.
Okay.
The most evident. I like it. I
Okay,
like it.
next game.
What's the Cowboys record?
3-2 right now.
Yeah, what is Seattle's? 4-1.
Who-
Hot take.
Who have you guys
DK
beat?
Metcalf.
We beat the Rams and we lost to the Saints.
Didn't the Buccaneers?
Our
beat the
2
Rams?
losses are to the Saints and the Packers, who we'll probably see again in the playoffs, like I'm
Yeah.
predicting. So 2 very good teams. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Who have you beat, dude?
You're trying to use our record against us. We haven't beat 2 graded teams yet,
Yeah,
but we've shown just
I think we
explosiveness.
have. I think the Rams are a pretty good team.
The Rams have been falling apart, dude. They haven't been the same team since last year, and we all know
The
that.
Rams aren't as good as last year, but they're still a pretty good team.
They're better than most. of the
Jared Goff
Cowboys.
with the 7 picks.
They're better.
definitely
They're
says
better
that.
than the 3 teams that you've beaten.
Well, yes.
So that's my evidence.
I'm just
But
saying
what
that
I'm
they're better than 3 teams you've beaten.
Well, yeah. I'm just gonna wait
No,
for the
like, I
season to
know,
progress. I'm waiting for
So
the
now we're waiting
facts.
for the season to progress.
I'm just stating current facts, and you're sitting there getting.
I'm stating
defensive.
current facts.
What are your current
4-1.
facts?
What are you? 3-2?
Yes, losing
There
to
you
2
go.
really good teams.
We lost to one really good team.
I get it. You are butthurt that I did not put the Seahawks in my prediction picks. I get it.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about your prediction
It-
picks because my
You
prediction.
hate that the
My
Seahawks are slept on.
my prediction is the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl. Actually, no, the Chiefs are probably going to win the Super Bowl.
Speaking of the Chiefs,
The
did
Chiefs
you see
lost to
that
the
Patrick
Colts.
Mahomes said he feels all fine and dandy?
No,
They did lose to the Colts, but I don't
With
know.
Jacoby Brissett.
Tyreek's gonna come back. I think Tyreek's gonna bull.
Yeah, that is true. They don't
I
have
hope.
Tyreek Hill.
But yeah, Patrick Mahomes literally said he's all fine and dandy. He said he's good. He says there's going to be no hold on me Sunday. He's going to be at 100%
Why wasn't he at 100%?
because an offensive lineman stepped on his
His
left
ankle.
ankle.
Oh shit!
The week before last week, week 4?
No, this week against the Colts.
Yeah, I saw that.
But the Chiefs' defense is so poopy. Like I just don't know if they'll make
Yeah,
the
they
Super
need
Bowl on that fast.
They need something. Like they have such an explosive offense. They need help defensively. It's like Aaron Rodgers with the Packers. For like they've been basically wasting Aaron Rodgers' prime years just because of the fact that they had never had a defense and they were relying on him solely offensively to win games for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now they finally have a defense and they're like, oh shit, Aaron Rodgers isn't the same guy we had. Damn, we messed up. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is still very, very good. I don't think he's as good as he used to be though.
Baller. He's a baller.
Baller.
Bills 14, Titans 7. Boring
What the
game.
fuck, Titans?
I swear every time the Bills and Titans play, it's always like a low-scoring game like this.
A boring, low-scoring game.
I would have rather watched paint dry than watch
I want to
that
see.
game.
I want to see a game where Buffalo puts up over 26 points.
Yeah, have they
I
even
do
put
too.
up more than 21?
I don't think
They
they
haven't
put
in
up.
history.
I literally don't think they put up over 20 a game and still somehow manage to win games because of their stingy D.
They haven't put up more than 21 in history.
I think they did against the
They
Bengals.
used to be good. The Bills used to be really good way
I
back.
think the Bengals score was like 17-21, but that was just like
So I think this
that's
year,
about it.
they're focusing on staying low key, having a bunch of boring ass games, and they're gonna come out. Their,
At the
their
end of the
offense is gonna
season.
be on fire. They're gonna have a stingy defense. They're gonna fucking win the Super Bowl.
The only reason they win games is because of their D. Their offense,
gonna
they
put-
have no one.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
put
Josh
20
Allen
bucks.
Josh Allen did pretty
I'm
well.
gonna put
Josh
20
Allen-
bucks tomorrow on them winning the Super Bowl. And when they do, I make fucking bank. This is 20 bucks, you know. I doubt they're gonna do it.
20
But when they do, oh my god!
Do it.
Talk about
Do it,
cashing
dude.
out.
Do it, dude.
No
There's 20
way.
bucks.
Where do I go? Where
I
do I
don't
go
know.
to make these bets?
Websites.
Vegas.
You go to Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas. Who wants to come with me to Vegas?
I'm down
Put
to go
20
to
bucks
Vegas.
on the Bills.
That's where I'm going for my 21st is Vegas, bro.
Vegas sounds fun.
Yeah, I've been there.
No, you haven't.
No, I actually have. When I was like 11.
No, you didn't.
No.
Oh, how was the bars?
They were dope.
Yeah, how was the bars?
How was the casinos?
The mall was dope.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
What's the next game? Who
The
gives a
Cardinals
shit?
win in a nail biter to the Bengals, 26-23.
Of course, the games I pick,
Cardinals.
the upsets I pick are just like.
I knew
3
the Cardinals
points.
were due, and what
And
made
the
me
Bengals
pick
are trash.
what made me pick the Cardinals over the
Bengals
Bengals
are
was
poopy,
just
yeah.
the sole fact that they had a tie. So that showed
Yeah.
that showed some signs
Showed
of fight, you know.
Yeah, like, they got
Showed,
something.
hey,
against
they
them.
did something when we.
Yeah, right.
The
So-
Bengals just 0-5.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Andy Dalton was throwing that many passing yards each game, and they're still losing.
I don't know either.
It's because he doesn't have a clutch gene. He comes in the game, he's fucking hype, you know.
He's fiery hot.
He came
Yeah.
off. He's coming off that line of that fat line of coke, and he's like, "All right, I'm about to throw a fucking bomb." Starts tweaking, chucks the ball across the field. Fucking John Ross catches it or some
About to throw a
shit.
bomb.
He's on
He's
fire.
on fire. And then come third, fourth quarter, he's starting to come down. He starts throwing lazy ass balls that get picked the
Yeah,
fuck off.
There we go.
That's my solution.
The Bengals suck.
The Bengals.
The
I
Bengals
suck.
thought they were
suck.
all right at the start of the season after their first game. It was
Not
like a
anymore.
close game.
Not anymore.
They're ass.
Not anymore.
Maybe AJ Green will do something, but no.
It's getting cold. That fire is about to get put out.
True that.
Patriots 33, Redskins 7.
It looked
Go
good
figure.
for like the first 2 quarters.
Yeah,
looked
it
good
was
for the first,
tight.
it was.
Yeah,
It was
like
tight.
7-9 or something.
I'm pretty sure Redskins scored first.
They did.
Like
They
their
went
D got
7-0 with
yeah,
them.
their
Then
D
the
got like a
Patriots scored
turnover.
33 unanswered.
Yep.
There you go.
Damn.
So Patriots are
The
just a
Redskins-
must pick.
Redskins are actually 32nd in the power rankings, and the Dolphins are 31st.
I think that they showed like
Oh, no
weakness.
way. Them Dolphins,
They
baby.
showed weakness in the Patriots the first half. They had him on the ropes.
Tom Brady does not look as good as he has this year.
Well, I mean, age is obviously
getting
a
old.
factor.
Well, yeah.
Like, think about it. All of the quarterbacks that we know today as the legends, they will all be
They're getting
retiring here in the next few years.
That's true.
And then who will there be?
No, Drew Brees will play till he's 60.
No, he's not Brett Favre.
You wish.
I don't know, dude. It says 32 Dolphins on mine.
No, that's I'm talking about like CBS's power ranking.
Oh,
or something.
This is NFL.
Who's 32?
Yeah, CBS had the
Redskins.
Redskins at 32.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's probably because they're starting Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
And they fired their head coach.
Yep.
Oh my
So, like-
The
God.
guy I called who gets fired.
Yeah, like in
He
the
knew it.
interview, yeah, he knew. He was like, they were asking about whether he still had a job, and he was like, well, if I show up to work
And the keys get
still,
me in the office.
yeah, then I still got my job.
back to work.
The keys did not
The-
get him
the
back in
keys
the
did not
office.
They
work.
fired him at like 5 a.m. Monday morning.
They
So
changed
he
the
didn't even get a
locks.
chance to. Yeah, he didn't even get a chance to go to work.
Damn.
They just changed the locks at like midnight.
Don't bother. Keep the key.
Cause I saw
We
that-
don't want
I
to see
saw
you
it-
ever again.
I saw it on Instagram. I looked at the comments and people were saying, "I bet them keys don't work."
Oh,
Yeah, no
fuck.
way.
I bet them keys don't work.
I thought, yeah, clearly that coach doesn't.
I
give a
honestly
fuck.
don't think he had a chance. Like, given all the players that he had, like under the Redskins team, like I don't
Mhm.
know a head coach that could perform well with that team.
Yeah,
That
that
is
team's
true.
just like disorganized.
Yeah,
Piss
yeah,
poor.
I just don't feel. I just don't think that any coach could have done
Discombobulated.
anything with it.
Yeah, that
It's
team's
weird.
discombobulated.
It's
Next-
not like the Bengals though.
Yeah, they're just shook.
Yeah, they're just shit.
Next game, the Ravens beat the Steelers 26-23 in overtime.
Yeah, fuck you, Justin Tucker, you bitch.
Let's go
Justin
Ravens.
Tucker.
Justin Tucker.
He's a baller.
Justin Tucker's
I didn't
been
pick
balling.
like bad upsets though. If you look at it, like 3 points each one.
The Giants was
You
bad.
right.
The Giants was a bad one, but that's because I thought Daniel Jones would do what Daniel Jones has done in past games. But whatever. That's probably the worst upset one. But anyways, fuck you, Daniel Jones.
Mason Rudolph got
Mason Rudolph got clobbered.
Mason Rudolph got shook. What?
Hot moves are being made in fantasy with the turn on god, aka the
The
guru.
Guru.
No, dude.
Guru.
The Guru offered me some bad trades.
You're making moves with the guru.
Odell and DeAndre Hopkins for Christian McCaffrey and Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he kept telling me to tell you that he wants Cook, and I was like, bro, he's not giving up Cook for nothing.
He's not giving up any of his players.
There's only two that are on the
Keenan
block.
Allen and Todd Gurley.
The only two on the block.
But that
We were talking
I'm
about
just-
the.
Giants in
Ravens.
Minnesota.
I was talking about Ravens and Steelers when Mason Rudolph got shook.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mason Rudolph went dummy.
he was out cold like
I
the
remember they zoomed
The
on his
head?
face and he did not know
yeah
where he
the
was.
top of the helmet just went straight into his jaw, and like that's just
Yeah.
like the sweet spot, just like
right,
you're out
right under the face
cold.
mask.
Yeah, you could just see it, just his jaw just
He
shake.
went limp. He was
Yep,
just-
and just went limp
They
instantly.
had to
in
take
air.
off his face mask to give him.
I think
air,
it looks
I think.
goofy when they do that. It looks
No,
goofy
he
as
looked
hell.
goofy as fuck when he came up. He was like, "Where am I?"
I'm
like,
good.
He did. I'm good, coach. We're winning, right? Yeah, no, like he looked fucking stupid. He looked stupid, and it was bad. And then from then on out, boom, the fucking Steelers lost.
Yeah, they were bouncing back
And-
too.
Lamar Jackson had 3 picks.
Yep, still
so
won.
what the hell,
Yeah, bad game. Who wants him?
Dude.
dude?
Anyways, the Raiders beat the Bears and another nail biter, 24-21.
That one was just. Oh no.
I see the Raiders being a better team than what we think they are.
Yeah, they are. Just imagine them with Antonio Brown.
I mean, yeah, but
They'd be a lot
They'd be a lot
better.
better.
if
that is
if
true.
Antonio
Yeah,
Brown was
yeah.
sane,
Yeah,
yes,
if he was
would
actually
be they
smart.
would be better.
Yeah,
That dude is.
the Raiders would literally be legit.
They would be a legit team.
And
But
I actually want
They
to
would
watch them
be.
now that
They're-
Burfict's
they're-
gone.
they're still
Yeah.
legit. They beat the
Perfect.
Colts last week and they beat the Bears just now. I mean, didn't the Bears beat Minnesota last week? Yes,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
did. So
Yeah.
like that's an interesting thing. Like the Raiders are actually a decent fucking team.
Derek
Wait.
Carr.
How long is Mitch out?
Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah.
I think he's out for the season.
Thank God.
Is he?
I feel bad for him.
Said it was a shoulder injury.
It's a professional career, but he was not doing jack for the Bears.
If he's not out for the season, he's out for a while.
Bring back
Well,
Jay Cutler.
It's his non-throwing arm. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Bring back Cutler.
Bring back Jay Cutler. How old is he now?
it's like fucking
Too old.
100.
He's at least in his 70s.
He looks like a fucking 40-year-old virgin. I don't know. He just looks weird. I don't like
Trubisky
him.
will be back, hopefully, after their bye week.
I think it's like week 7, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was out a lot longer.
What
So,
is their
yeah.
bye week?
I don't know, dude.
I think Chase Daniels has done better though, personally.
Just because he throws the ball.
Chase
Yes,
Daniels
he's
is
being a
baller.
quarterback. Yeah, he's being a fucking quarterback, and Mitchell Trubisky is not.
Yeah, he's just an athlete. They're just like, all right, you look pretty athletic. You look like what a QB should look like. Here, play QB.
Throw really short.
Their bye week is week 6.
So week
Oh, so
7.
He-
when he
so this
comes
week
back.
So
they're
this
chilling.
Oh, they're chilling.
But Trubisky's
I still think
ass,
the Raiders
so-
are a contender. at
Honestly,
least
trade for
something.
Teddy Bridgewater when Drew
Is
Brees comes
Derek
back.
Carr finally realizing what the fuck he needs to do to get it done
Maybe.
against a team with a defense like the Bears?
It's called
The
handed
Bears,
to Josh.
the Bears need to sign Colin Kaepernick.
The Bears need. No, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think the Redskins.
the
need
Bears
Colin
need Kyler
Kaepernick.
Murray.
The Bears need Kyle. No,
The Bears need Kyler Murray.
The Cardinals just drafted that dude. They ain't giving him up.
they ain't giving shit.
Definitely
man.
not, but the Bears need him.
They don't need him.
Who do they need?
Colin Kaepernick.
It's obvious they need someone who can throw the ball, not running around as much.
I think the Bears need Tim Tebow.
Kyler can throw to Larry Fitz.
They need an old traditional QB.
Tim.
So Patty.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, Brett Favre's pretty
Peyton Manning.
traditional.
Yes, Peyton Manning comes at a time.
They need to get Eli.
Like, wait, no, he doesn't do
Eli.
Steve.
Eli could work a
Yeah.
little bit.
For a little bit.
Just try him out
Yeah.
for like
That is
1
true.
year.
They'll probably trade like a
I
seventh
mean,
round
Peyton
draft.
switched teams before he retired.
Yeah, because he had like that neck injury. And then the Broncos were like, oof, we don't know.
Oof.
Or no, it was the Colts. The Colts were like, oof, I don't know
We're
how I
getting rid
feel
of
about.
him.
Yeah, they were like, we
They
have
got Andrew
Yeah,
Luck.
they were like, we have Andrew Luck. I don't know
Yeah.
what we're gonna do about that.
And then Andrew Luck just said, I'm going to retire.
What if Andrew Luck comes out of retirement and plays for the Bears?
He probably could here in a year.
He probably play one game and then get injured.
Probably.
Yeah.
What's the next
Could
game?
happen.
Oh, hot take. Andrew Luck comes back next year for the Cowboys. They do not
Okay.
extend
Dude.
Dak.
Dak's gonna get a big old
Yes, I
extension.
know. I
Tom
know.
Brady retires. Dak goes to the Patriots.
That would be cool. That
I'd
would actually be
hate-
kind of cool.
That'd be
I'd hate
crazy.
him.
You would hate Andrew Luck?
You hate Dak.
Oh,
hate
I'd hate
Dak.
Dak.
Oh, Dak going to the Patriots.
Yes, I'd
that
hate
would
him.
fucking suck.
He's a Cowboy until he retires.
Kind of
He'd
like
pull
Zeke.
a KD.
Yeah, like
He's going for the
that's crazy to
rings.
think about. Zeke's literally going to be he's going to be our running back for the next 8 years.
That's his prime
Let's
time.
go,
That's what I hope
baby.
Russell does, just like stays with Seattle.
Yeah,
Because he loves being in Seattle.
he probably
Right.
will. I don't see him going anywhere else.
Apparently, Javion after the game said, I love Seattle. I love it. So hopefully Javion stays.
Oh,
Jadavion.
Jadavion, yeah, sorry.
Jadavion.
Clowney. I just like call him Clowney.
Clowney.
What's the next game, buddy?
Broncos 20, Chargers 13.
Yeah, what the hell?
Chargers have fallen apart.
Screw you, Egg.
I feel like when the Chargers always play in Mile High Stadium, they always perform
They can't
poorly.
breathe.
Yeah,
They can't. They need oxygen masks.
They can't breathe.
they just
They
perform.
don't get enough
terrible.
oxygen to their head. They're losing it.
Straight out. That's actually like real too.
Is that my receiver? To a D-back.
Who is that?
That's actually like
It
real
gets
too.
foggy up in the mountains.
No, it probably is real.
Yeah, like
but
whenever I went into like when I went to Colorado, I just like walk up like 15 stairs, to go up
Mhm.
to something, and then I'd be like
Winded.
breathing heavily, and I'm like, dang,
Walk up
There's
this
not
is
as-
legit. Pass out.
Yeah.
There's not as much oxygen
I'm just like, dang, I'm really out of shape.
per like cubic centimeter or whatever it is. There's not as much oxygen.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot more thin.
Yeah.
Just the elevations and
So I should, if I start an NFL franchise, I should build my stadium at the top of Mount Everest.
No, you should build your stadium in the
No.
Himalayas.
You want it to be in between, because you have to acclimate to the altitude.
We'll acclimate.
So if you're at
to
the top of
peak.
Mount Everest and then you come down to fucking Dallas, Texas to play football,
You're just like, whoa.
You're still gonna get winded because you're not used to that much oxygen in the
we'll
air.
Your
only
brain
play
will
home
blow up.
games.
What?
We'll only play home games.
Oh, then you guys are gonna fucking win by a long shot.
The team will be delirious.
Next game, the Packers beat the Cowboys 34-24.
Honestly, I was actually surprised. Like, even
Brett
if
Maher fucking sucks.
even me picking the Packers, I was actually surprised.
Fuck Brett Maher.
he
Who
missed
fucks
like what,
Brett
4
Maher?
field goals. He's
the
Cowboys
kicker.
kicker. Is he the new one or some shit?
Yeah,
like,
he's
I've
the
never
new
even
one.
heard
Like
of
we
him.
got rid of Dan Bailey last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At the
He's
beginning of
new
last
one.
year.
How did he do?
He missed like 4 field
He's
goals.
the
or some
reason. I
shit.
mean, okay, I'm
He's
not.
the reason
I'm not
you
saying
guys
he's.
lost.
I'm not saying he's the reason we lost, because we still had barely any time, and we would have had to drove. We would have had to get the onside kick, and then drive down the field and then score. But he ruined our chances.
He didn't give you any motivation.
I would say that the referees, officials, fucked us more than our kicker did.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see the game, so I just
There
don't
was
know.
there was one play specifically like that led to.
Oh, the one drive where they got 2 passing interferences back to back.
Well, yes,
And
that was
didn't he, offensive, wasn't it? Weren't
Yeah.
they offensive
Oh,
passing
wow.
interferences?
yes, and he didn't do shit.
Yeah, he literally
And
didn't.
we couldn't call. There was that, and then there was a play where Dak threw that interception when he was trying to throw to Michael Gallup, and the cornerback was literally all over him, like smacking his helmet left and right. Like you can watch the play,
Yeah.
just sitting there smacking his helmet left and right, yanking on his jersey, and that's why Michael Gallup's out of place to where he doesn't catch the ball, and then boop, he gets a pick. And we can't challenge that play because we're out of challenges at that point.
Oh jeez.
So we just got screwed right there.
Yeah.
The officials didn't call it.
They fucked you over.
I mean, the officials were making bad calls on both sides, but their bad calls on our side impacted
Crucial.
us. They were very
crucial.
crucial.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And didn't Jerry Jones get flagged?
No, it was our head coach,
Head coach,
Jason
not the
Garrett.
other
Jerry
Jason Garrett,
Jones.
Jerry
Yeah,
Jones.
he got flagged for
He
screaming
threw the challenge flag hard or some shit.
and was like cussing. He said
I don't
something
like
to him.
that head coach at all.
Jason Garrett, nor
Yeah.
do I.
Yeah, he's
Jason Garrett
He-
looks like he
he-
sits in a
Give us
bar every
Lincoln
night.
Riley.
He looks like a
smokes couple
substitute.
packs.
He looks like a substitute
Give
teacher.
us Lincoln Riley. We need Lincoln.
I don't know who that
Riley.
is.
You need Tony Dungy.
OU's head
Oh,
coach.
OU's head coach.
Yes, he's really good friends with Jerry Jones.
you ain't
Oh,
getting
shit.
him. Just like you weren't gonna get.
See,
Honestly,
okay,
I
I
could see that
understand.
happening, though.
I could see it happening, but I could also understanding why Lincoln Riley's like, hey, dude, like I've built a legacy here in OU.
Yeah,
like,
I
why would
wanna
I
keep it
leave?
going.
You
Why
know,
would I
like,
leave just
right.
to like, yeah.
but then he could just look at the Cowboys and be like, their roster's stacked.
Wait.
Look at what I could make it, and look what dynasty I could start.
I could get a
Exactly.
ring.
right, and then just be so. I mean, it could go
Jalen
either
Hurts is
way.
a senior too, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's a baller.
Maybe he leaves after this year.
Where's Jalen Hurts gonna go?
I've
gonna get a
seen
Heisman.
3 top QBs.
The
in
Bears-
league.
the Bears should
It's
pick
about
up
time I
Jalen
sent
Hurts.
Actually,
myself to the league.
Who's gonna have the number 1 pick in the draft? The Bengals or
The
the
Dolphins.
Dolphins?
The Dolphins.
I see the Dolphins actually winning at least some games.
I feel like I really do feel like one of these weeks
One of them.
when I pick against the Dolphins, I'm
Mhm.
gonna lose. I really
Just one of
yeah,
them.
just one of them. Like
What about the Bengals?
It depends.
See
Like,
that?
Yeah, I just have to see the Dolphins' schedule because I can't see them winning any
There's
games
like
unless
two-
they play
there's
the
like two
fucking
games where, like,
Jets
they have a
without Sam
chance.
Darnold. Maybe the Bengals.
I could see the Bengals winning like 3 games, 4 games.
I could see
Yeah.
in 4 games, maybe. The Bengals are just so bad, dude.
Bengals, Redskins,
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Dolphins got the Redskins
Trash.
on this
This next week is
Oh,
Dolphins
so
and
this
Redskins.
could be the
That's
next
gonna be
week.
the
The
tough
week.
one.
Ooh, fuck.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I'm still gonna go Redskins.
They play the Jets week
probably.
9. The Jets again week 14. The Giants week 15.
Since I didn't go down by that much points, I'm still gonna pick some bullshit things. So this week I'm picking upsets.
Have fun with
I,
that.
yeah, I know it's not fun. I mean it actually is fun actually because if they do win, good for me. But if they don't, shit, I got a wig on the way. So it's no big deal. It's no big deal at all.
On to the next game. The Colts upset the Chiefs 19-13.
Is that the next game?
That is the next game.
Yeah, what was the deal with that?
Basically,
Jacoby Brissett.
you could tell that the Colts had a game plan
Baller.
going into the game. They're like, all right.
Run
Well,
here,
we're-
pass
yeah.
here, run
Damn
here,
ball.
pass
No,
here.
not even pass. Yeah, they
Run
were wearing
the
hats
damn
saying "Run
ball."
the damn ball."
Really?
So they were So like you knew from the start they were just gonna run the damn ball.
That's what they did.
That's
That's
literally
all
what they
they
did.
did.
They just ran it, took off the clock to where Patrick Mahomes couldn't be out there, doing his thing.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So they just held time of possession a game.
That's smart.
They destroyed the Chiefs when it came to that. So that's what really factored down to this win. They didn't give Patrick Mahomes enough time to make his magic
Time
to
of
come
possession.
up. Yep.
Really?
The Chiefs
So-
couldn't establish a run game. Is that what you're talking about?
So the
No,
Chiefs are
I'm
not
talking about how the
undefeated.
Chiefs didn't have enough time.
Oh. Well, the Chiefs couldn't establish a run game either.
So the Chiefs are now 4-1.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
Yeah.
kept throwing in Damian Williams instead of different. I think
LaShawn McCoy
I
should have got in.
Yeah, I think LaShawn
Yeah.
McCoy literally had like 3 carries.
But Andy Reid
He
said it's
did
because
good last
Andy
game.
Reid said it's because they needed pass blockers. And so they would throw in Damian Williams because he's a better pass blocker, I guess.
that was good for me. That's why I won in fantasy. But
Mm.
Marlon Mack had like 168 rushing yards, no touchdown.
What?
Yeah, because the Chiefs' rush defense is terrible.
Marlon Mack is legit.
The Chiefs' rush
He's
defense is
legit.
known
He's
to be
legit.
god
Did you guys see
awful.
that video I sent you about the fantasy footballers saying that they'd prefer Marlon
Marlon
Mack
Mack
for the
over
rest
Todd
of the
Gurley.
season over Todd Gurley?
That's
I
crazy.
I don't know
do.
about
They
that
also
one.
said they'd prefer
I do.
Leonard Fournette over him for the rest of the season.
Oh shit!
Leonard
Yeah.
Fournette is understandable. Leonard Fournette's a baller.
I don't know. Marlon Mack's understandable too.
Yeah,
his stats are
quit
pretty
sleeping,
good.
dude. You like Jacoby Brissett, but you don't like Marlon Mack?
I
Fuck
do like
you.
Jacoby Brissett.
Fuck.
Fuck.
'Cause he's
fuck
a
you.
baller.
You're
So
just
is Marlon Mack.
you're just stuck on the name Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
He's a has-been, bro. I'm telling
Leonard
you.
Fournette's understandable. I've heard that name, but Marlon Mack, never heard the dude before.
Anyways,
when defenses hear the name Todd Gurley, they quiver.
no
When defenses hear Marlon Mack, they quiver.
facts.
They're just like,
That
who
is-
the fuck is
That is a scary name.
Marlon Mack's like a
Mack is a
knockoff
scary
Le'Veon
name.
Bell, but he balls.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
And then the
They run it a
final,
lot.
The
so
Monday
he's
night
driving
game.
it up
the
middle.
very exciting Monday night game that was very exhilarating.
The best game I've ever
The
seen.
Browns lost to the 49ers 31-3.
That was
Hey,
pathetic.
the Browns looking good.
The Browns are looking like the Brown.
Baker Mayfield
The Browns
negative
looking
2
very
points on
brown.
fantasy.
Yep.
They look like they're shit standing
They're
by my
very
drawers.
they're
right
very
now.
inconsistent.
We're down on the fucking table.
Odell is done terrible.
How did Nick Chubb do? Good?
He did all right.
Mediocre.
He
He
had
had, like,
like
9?
90 yards, but no touchdown.
That's
Mm.
all right.
Decent.
That's good against the 49ers, I guess.
Yeah, he was eating against their D-line. He just couldn't touch the end zone. They couldn't do nothing in the end
Because the
zone.
Browns couldn't move the ball.
Well,
Baker
the-
Mayfield was choking.
Baker.
Well, the
yeah.
49ers
He's
remain
not legit.
undefeated.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy
for a
G.
few more weeks. They have to be legit now. Like I know we questioned them a couple weeks ago, but now,
Now they're looking good.
yeah, now we're just like, all right. We were like, are they a legit
And
3-0 coming off the bye week? We're like, are they
Yeah.
legit? But then after the other night, we're like, all right,
They
yep,
destroyed
and
the
both,
Browns.
both
Yep.
QBs used
We're
to
like,
play
they're
for
legit.
the Patriots.
Dude, they fucked up Baker, dude.
Jimmy G was Tom Brady's backup.
Oh, he was?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Jimmy G was. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
that's why he got the big check.
Got the big bucks.
big check. at fucking
So who's
San
Tom
got-
Brady's backup now?
Probably some.
Does he have
Trash.
a backup?
I don't know.
yeah, he has some backup that they
He has
drafted.
to. Yeah. No way they don't have any backup quarterbacks.
But
I don't
I'll
even.
look it
I don't even know Seattle's backup. It's probably JT
Because,
Barrett.
Yeah, here in
JT Barrett.
a few years, Tom Brady's probably going to retire.
Tom Brady's backup is Jared Stidham. Jarrett Stidham.
Jared Stidham.
So a no name.
he's not
Guy.
he's not a no name. He's like
Who is he?
he's a very well respected backup QB. The Patriots love him.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
they
never heard
they
of
tr-
him.
they truly believe that once Tom Brady retires, he will
He'll fill it
ball. Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
ball.
Huh.
I don't know why though.
Maybe they know something we don't.
They were
I
talking
don't
him up in the preseason. I
Is
mean,
he
they knew
better
something
than
about
Teddy
Jimmy G
Bridgewater?
that we didn't.
True.
And
Yeah.
Jimmy G's
Jimmy
been
G's
balling.
He's
so-
been
Russell
doing
Wilson.
good.
Oh, never mind. They cut Geno Smith and Paxton.
Yeah, we cut. Yeah, I don't know our backup now. Is it JT Barrett?
I don't know.
We cut Geno
JT
Smith
JT
and
Barrett's bad.
but he's looking like a
JT
ferret. If we have him, then fuck.
Barrett.
I hope Russell never goes down. Ever.
JT Barrett has a diss song on YouTube.
Look it up.
Look it up.
It's pretty fire.
This track.
Oh Lord.
So what's the next? I guess we
We
can
should
go
go into-
back into the week 6 picks, right?
Yep.
Let's go to the
Let's
NFL.
do it.
New NFL games coming this Thursday night, and it'll be the Giants against the 5-0 Patriots. Jesus. I think we're all going New England here.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think.
an
Yeah.
easy one.
It's an easy pick. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go New England.
I just think Patriots are going to be unstoppable for a minute.
I feel like every
Yeah.
week when we go New England, we don't even have to explain why we're going New England. Everyone's just gonna be like, "All right, yeah,
Yeah.
New England."
especially
Go
the
figure.
Giants.
I
It's just
always
like,
explain it. Tom Brady is good,
Yep, we
but
get
not
that.
as good as Drew Brees.
All right. Anyways, going on the
Cool.
next game,
Next game.
the Bucks and the Packers.
Carolina and Tampa Bay
Panthers.
to play the Bucks.
What was
I
that?
don't know. The
Carolina
Bucks,
and Tampa Bay to play the Bucks.
I don't know about this one because the Bucks have been looking pretty.
Why is it
decent.
at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday?
They're playing
oh, no,
in
it's in
London.
London. That's
It's in
right.
London.
It's in London.
It's an early game because the London.
So I might get to see that game. Oh wait,
Yes.
no, I don't work Sunday,
There you go.
so I'll be here this Sunday. It'll be dope.
This is gonna be tough.
So I think
but
I'm gonna have to go with the Panthers.
That's what I'm
Same.
saying. Christian
Christian
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Yes,
literally
I'm
just carrying the
definitely
offense.
going with the fucking Panthers. Christian.
He's
The
just
only-
carrying.
The only hesitation I have is because the Bucks
Is-
have been doing decent. You know, they've been putting up points.
They've been too inconsistent.
But like you said, there hasn't been a game this season where they haven't allowed less than 21
Is
points.
Cam Newton
30.
coming back?
30.
Oh, he's not traveling with the team.
Dude,
Cam Newton's getting the cut.
Just forget about
Newton.
Cam Newton.
Trade
He's-
him.
Cam Newton to the Bears?
Trade him to the Bears. Trade him to anywhere. Trade him. I don't know. Jacksonville. Somewhere.
Yeah, they could-
They'll probably stick with Minshew, honestly. He's kind of been.
Yeah, Minshew's
Doing
been
pretty
balling.
They'll stick with
Minshew.
Minshew, but what will they do when
Nick
Foles comes back? Yeah.
Nick
Well,
Foles
Nick-
to the Bears.
Will Nick Foles get his job taken yet again?
I
Even though he's
think
got a
so.
ring.
Yeah,
he's got
again.
a ring.
He's a Super Bowl MVP.
I think he should just be happy. He should just retire. He's like,
I would be
"All right."
happy
he's
as
got a
fuck.
ring.
I would have retired after the MVP. Actually, no. I would have collected a big
Yeah,
old
we could've
check.
collected
Yeah,
the
then
collect the
retired.
check.
So
yeah.
what he
Yeah.
did, what he might do.
Next game, Eagles in Minnesota to play the Vikings.
This is hard, actually.
I think the Vikings are going to win this one. The
Where's
offensive
it at?
threats
It's in Minnesota.
Dalvin
I think the
Cook.
Vikings are gonna win it.
and Kirk Cousins
The
is a coin
only
flip.
the only thing is the Eagles' defense is actually respectable. The Giants' defense is not respectable
But
in
Minnesota's
any way.
defense is respectable too.
True.
True.
But Carson Wentz is way more respectable than fucking Kirk Cousins.
Dalvin Cook's more respectable than the Eagles running back.
Jordan Howard,
Jordan
I don't
Howard.
know. Jordan Howard's doing pretty well.
Dalvin Cook is a lot more respectable.
No,
than Jordan Howard, dude.
but he's not like compared to Kurt and fucking Wentz that
I think
respectable.
he is.
Mm.
Adam
I-
Thielen or Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, I think that the Eagles have like a,
They just have a solid team.
I don't know. They have like a rough 5 weeks here coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
I-
is good for the Cowboys.
It is good for the
That's good
Cowboys.
for the Cowboys.
One of those weeks, one of the rough weeks they do play the
They
Cowboys.
play next week after this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And it's like they're all 3 away games too. They play 3 away games in a row. So
Damn.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go with the Vikings just because I'm riding on their wave, their win wave
That's what
right
I'm saying.
now.
I'm feeling the wave. The
Either
Vikings
Mhm.
wave.
they're gonna be like the Bucks. They're either gonna fire off and put up a bunch of points and look really good, or they're gonna do terribly,
Right.
and they're gonna look like a very inconsistent team. You don't know what you're gonna get out of them.
Yeah. It's just that I don't know. What did the Eagles do last week?
They beat the Packers.
No, they
Or
didn't.
no, the
Packers
Packers
beat
beat the
the
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
What did they do last week?
I'm pretty
beat-
sure.
I was thinking about the week before.
They beat the
Didn't
Jets.
They,
They played the
yeah,
Jets.
31-6. They
The
beat the
Jets.
Jets.
I don't
with
know
Folk.
if they're too legit yet.
But they
Because
did beat the
they
Packers.
They did beat the Packers.
They
yeah.
lost to the
That's
Falcons.
pretty
week
legit.
2.
Yeah, but their whole team got fucking on a stretcher. I'm going Eagles. I'm going to stretch this out. One of my upsets, I'm going Eagles, and it's not even a bad pick. I think that's a
Yeah,
coin
that's-
flip.
Yeah.
I think this
You
game's a
going
big
with
coin
Caleb?
flip.
Vikings.
Next game is the Redskins in Miami to play the Dolphins.
The
Dolphins.
shit show of the week.
Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Redskins.
Actually,
I'm
here.
going
hold
with
on,
the
Let me
Redskins,
think
dude.
about this.
Redskins for sure.
I'm not sleeping on the Redskins
No, because
defense.
now I'm thinking about it. Josh Rosen,
Put up,
Kenyon Drake,
put up 200 yards against the Cowboys.
Kenyon Drake,
Kenyon Drake, brother, a
Adrian-
running back.
Terry
Adrian
McLaurin,
Peterson, Terry McLaurin,
Paul
Case
Richardson.
New coach.
Keenum. So maybe they'll
Hey,
do
do have
better.
a new
Yeah, maybe they'll
coach.
do better. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Redskins.
go with the Redskins.
Who are they starting at
Redskins
QB?
For sure.
It's
Colt
gonna go
McCoy.
either way, dude.
It's gonna
Who
be Colt
knows?
McCoy.
Probably McCoy.
Who you going with, PJ?
Redskins.
Redskins
Actually, they
as
might
well.
not though, because I think that's why the
New
other head coach got fired.
Really?
Yeah,
He was like, "Fuck it, let's just put
he
in
either got-
McCoy."
yeah, he got fired either because they threw Haskins in there too early, like mid-game, or because they are just starting Colt McCoy. I don't know which one.
So is Case Keenum just done?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I literally think
Is there any news on Case?
Like, what is he do? What is he doing? Is he just
I
on the
literally
bench
think
crying?
I literally think they're just done with him.
Didn't they pay him a check?
They
They
paid
paid
him
him
a
a
big
check.
check.
Oh, here you go. 5 hours ago, Redskins expected to start quarterback Case Keenum.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
so there is news.
Okay,
on Case
so
Keenum.
I'm gonna
So,
go
yeah,
with-
Redskins.
So Redskins then.
Yep, it says Bill Callahan. I guess he's the new interim coach. Goes back to Case Keenum.
interim coach. So they don't have an official coach yet.
Next game is the Chiefs in Houston to play the Texans.
Hmm.
The way Patty sounds, he's 100%. Nothing's holding him back. I gotta go. The
With
Chiefs.
Tyreek Hill back.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah, Tyreek
Jeez.
Hill's coming back, Chiefs.
I'm gonna
But
have to
like
go with
the
Chiefs.
way Houston just manhandled the Falcons was insane.
But the Falcons are just like god awful.
True.
Yeah.
And the Texans D doesn't look too good. They get a lot of points scored on them.
They
Yeah,
really do.
agreed.
Their
Because
second,
The
their
Falcons still
secondary
put
is
up
not
31.
good. Yeah, every week I swear that the Texans are just having to force a shootout. They're offensively having to force a shoot. Like they're putting
True.
up 50 points and barely winning.
Carlos Hyde should eat against the Chiefs though.
I hope he does. Jesus, if you hear me, please.
Please,
He gets
no.
injured the first play of the game.
Praise Jesus. Then I'm throwing my phone and I'm burning down the house and
Oof.
shooting myself.
Next game is next game is
Oh.
the Saints in Jacksonville to play the Jags.
No, I'm just kidding. Saints.
I'm going
That
with
one's
the
kind
Saints.
of tough.
Is it at Jacksonville?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Jacksonville here. I think their D is gonna hold them. Stop them in Jacksonville, and Minshew's gonna do some magic. It's gonna be a low-scoring game. I think he pulls out. I think they pull out with a field goal.
I'm going with New Orleans.
Oh man.
Teddy Bridgewater's look good.
But Jacksonville looked
Wait.
really good against the Panthers. Like, Minshew looked really good
They did,
Who's-
but they took the L.
Who's the
because of Christian McCaffrey,
Jags
one
number
player.
one wideout?
Chark.
DJ Chark.
Chark versus Lattimore.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh.
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, New
Lattimore
Orleans.
shut down Amari Cooper.
He said New Orleans.
And then he
I'm
shut
going
down
with the
Mike
Saints.
Evans.
Teddy
He
Bridgewater's
changed right
been
to New
balling.
Orleans. He said.
he
Oh,
said,
I
he
forgot
said,
about
oh.
Oh,
Lattimore's
I don't
the
know,
real
though.
deal.
But Gardner Minshew has been balling.
he has.
Lattimore.
Balling.
Lattimore. 0 yards for Mike Evans. 43 for Amari Cooper.
Talk about a
Can
shutdown
Lattimore keep it
corner.
up? I
I
hope
think
not.
he can.
I hope not.
He's legit.
He
Lattimore's
is
legit, and he's here to stay.
You'll see once Chark puts up 2.1 points.
I hope
one
not.
reception.
It might happen, though.
He got PJ.
If it's at
You got New
Jacksonville,
Orleans, Caleb.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew against Teddy. Leonard Fournette
Teddy.
against Alvin.
Kamara.
Chark against
Ted-
fucking Thomas.
Leonard Fournette against that tough Saints D. That stopped Zeke to what? Like 60 yards?
Jacksonville's D slept on.
I know they had him to like 8 carries
Yeah.
for 35 yards though. They stifled Zeke.
Yeah,
Super
they stifled him.
New Orleans has 4 first-round picks. Their defensive linemen.
Plus Marshawn Lattimore.
Each one of their defensive
corner.
linemen is a first-round pick.
That is very true. Yeah, I'll just pick the Saints. I'll make it
Saints.
anticlimactic.
Next game is Baltimore in Cincinnati.
Baltimore.
The Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
The Bengals, I can see them doing good against the Ravens, but I think the Ravens are just better.
The Ravens, the Ravens are just a better
They're just
team.
better
Ravens.
all
Lamar
around.
Jackson, baller, Mark Ingram.
There's nothing to
Baller.
even talk about. The Bengals are winless. And the Ravens are looking good.
San Francisco in Los Angeles to play the Rams.
Did you forget Seattle?
That's a good game.
You forgot Seattle and Cleveland
Oof.
When did they play?
at 1.
Okay, I'll put it in.
It's the one game. No, I'm just looking at the line. You just missed that one game.
Sky, what the fuck, dude?
You're good.
All right, who wins Seattle Cleveland? Who's your pick?
I
He's
think
going-
it's
he's going-
it's at the Browns.
He's going way out of order for my picks, but
Well, it's because I have it in the.
I have it like this on the top there.
oh yeah.
I have it down on this, so it's just easier to go from game to game.
That one just
Yeah.
gives the times. Anyways, I think Russell Wilson's an MVP
This one's
candidate.
making me shake. I don't know.
I think I got Russell Wilson, dude. The Browns just got beat
Yes.
31-3.
Yes.
Where's it at?
The Seahawks?
It's the
won.
Browns.
It doesn't matter.
It's in Cleveland, but it was 31
It
to
doesn't
3.
Caleb said
matter,
it doesn't
dude.
matter.
It does not matter.
Russell Wilson's an MVP right now. He's just gonna ball.
Baker had like
The
what,
Browns have a
2 picks
they have
last game
an
and a
okay
fumble.
pass rush.
Or the way I'm looking at it though, the Browns probably won't play bad twice in a row. And the Seahawks came off a great game, and they are inconsistent. So they could have a bad game at Cleveland. And Cleveland could have a good game. I'm going to go with Cleveland. I'm in the lead. I'm rolling the dice.
Roll the dice, dude. Fuck it. You're in the lead. I'm going Seattle.
Fuck.
I'm going Seattle.
I think
Dude.
Russell Wilson's an MVP candidate. I think their pass game's looking better. I think their run game's looking good, and I think the defense is outmatched to the Browns defense.
But the Browns, fuck, Zach. Why'd you gotta make this hard for me, dog?
Dude, I'm just being a realist. Like,
are, no,
if
I
you
get
look at
that,
the
I get
facts,
that.
It's true. Yeah, like
both teams are inconsistent.
as fuck.
And
Yes.
the Seahawks are coming off a high-rise game, so they're due for a low game. And the Browns are coming off a low game; they're
It's a
due for a
trap
high
week
game.
for
We
the
play
Seahawks.
bad on the road
the
too.
Browns to beat the Ravens 40-25.
They beat the Ravens. They blew out the
They
Ravens.
fucked the Ravens.
But they also lost. Or no, they beat the Jets. Never mind.
But they
I'm
also
gonna say-
just
I'm
They
gonna
also
say
lost.
got lost. They also lost to the Titans 43-13.
That was week one.
It's just up and down for
It's
them,
up and
dude.
down here. It's an up and
So
down
I'm
year.
thinking it's an up game. I'm
I'm
going.
gonna go with Cleveland too. I'm gonna have faith in Nick Chubb and Baker. You know, I could totally see the Seahawks winning it, but
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
just gonna
It's
say fuck
yeah,
it, you know?
same.
It's a
quarterback.
toss
That's
up.
why I said
actually,
I'm in. That's why I said I'm in the lead. Like
I hate how
Like you're
Seattle
right, they're
plays.
both pretty inconsistent.
Next
But
game.
Let's hope. Let's hope this is an up week for the Browns, baby.
oh yeah,
Next game. San Francisco and LA to face the Rams.
This one's a toss up.
That
Undefeated
49ers
49ers.
defense.
The
Is it
49ers,
legit?
It's
Are they
legit,
legit?
dude.
It looked pretty
Dude,
legit against the
Remember on
Browns.
Monday we were like, look at their D line, and it was fucking Bosa
Bosa.
and fucking Butker and fucking
I'm
D
gonna-
Harrison
I'm
Ford.
gonna-
Butker.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have to
The
go.
kicker
With,
for the
Butker.
Chiefs.
Yes.
I'm probably just gonna go with San Francisco and not think about it anymore, just because of the fact that they're playing so well and the Rams are playing so bad. Despite the Rams winning some games, I still think they've been playing poorly.
Todd Gurley has been playing poorly.
I think that they've just been barely pulling out wins. You know what I mean? Each and every week, they're just finding a way to win. I mean, they shouldn't have lost last week, but then again, it shouldn't have came to that to where.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
like, you always blame it on the kicker, but it should never have to come down to the kicker.
Right. With as
Sitting
many
there
threats
nervous,
on the
just
offense
shaking,
that
It's
you
the
know?
Rams
it's the
have.
play calling. It's the bad passes that.
I feel
led
like
up
I wonder
to
if
that
Sean
shit.
McVay is starting to think too much.
Probably.
He's starting to motion too many people. It's just getting too much.
I bet you the games that the Rams have won, it's mainly just been Cooper Kupp and Jared Goff. I feel like they have a better duo chemistry than he does with Brandon Cooks and Robert Woods.
But I see Jimmy
Because
G.
Todd Gurley's not really in the equation too much.
Jimmy G. Just.
He's been balling.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean.
Jimmy G is undefeated with the 49ers.
Yeah.
Undefeated.
I'm just going to go with the 49ers and not think about it again. What are y'all picking?
Same, I'll go with that. Fuck it.
What are you going with, Sky?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Like, I'm thinking too, because when I think about it,
Don't think more than the coach.
well,
whatever his name is.
he's overthinking. But when I think about it, it's at LA, cool, whatever. But Jared Goff had pretty bad week last week, but like not terrible. But Todd Gurley could show out. Todd Gurley had a good game against Seattle, I thought. I
Solid.
think Brandon Cook Brandon Cooks out too.
Yeah, concussed.
So now
Oof.
I think Cooper
He
Kupp
was
did.
dazed.
I think Cooper Kupp had an amazing game against Seattle. Again, the 49ers defense though. That's the issue. I see the 49ers defense balling, destroying. But then again, it was the Browns they just played. So
I think I might go with the Rams.
I'm gonna go Rams.
All right.
I don't know if it's a good pick. It's a toss-up.
Next game's Atlanta and Arizona to play the Cardinals.
This one's a toss up
The Poopy Falcons.
against the Poopy Cardinals.
I feel like Arizona's going to win this game again against Atlanta.
Cardinals defense is pretty bad.
Falcons O is pretty bad.
Falcons O.
Yeah,
I think their offense is
No.
all right.
They have Matt Ryan,
You're
Julio
right.
Jones, Calvin Ridley,
Mohamed
Austin
Did they win
Sanu.
last game?
Mohamed Sanu.
Did they win last game?
No, they got beat by the Texans. in the
Oh,
shootout.
yeah.
In the shootout, like 51-31, something like that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm switching.
I'm going Falcons
What are you switching?
to Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
say Cardinals at first?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
the Cardinals are gonna win this one.
But I'm just thinking about how bad.
I'm just thinking
The
about we
defense of the
always
Cardinals.
we keep saying we're done with the Falcons and then we keep going with them.
This is
No,
the Cardinals.
I haven't
though.
gone with the Falcons in like 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, didn't
Okay, I
go
guess
for
not
him
last week.
Or the week before.
Yeah,
Who'd they
Or the
play
week
week-
before
who'd they
that,
play
I
the
didn't
week
go with that
before?
I
either.
went for him like the first 2 weeks,
It's not. It's,
and they
it's
won.
Not
They won
important.
week 2 against
That's
the
not
Eagles, which
important.
paid off.
It's not important.
It's not important because they're 1
Next
and
game
4.
is Dallas and New York play the Jets. Sam Darnold's back.
Sam
Cowboys.
Darnold's back.
Cowboys.
I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
with the
no.
Jets.
Yep, Jets.
Like,
Fuck.
Oh
Le'Veon
shit,
Bell.
Jets.
Sam Darnold and Le'Veon. Oh my god.
They have Anderson, Jamison Crowder. They're gonna ball, dude.
They're gonna go dummy.
Jameson
Sicko mode.
Crowder
No, I'm switching. Obviously,
to the Cowboys.
Cowboys all the way.
no
The
way they're
boys
gonna lose
back.
3 in a row
To the Jets.
to the Jets. Yeah, if they lose to the Jets, man, I'm giving up on the season.
If they lose to the Jets,
If they lose to the Jets,
It's
dude,
probably best if
it's
you
the
give
end
up on
of
the
the
season
world.
if you lose to the Jets.
Zach, will you shave your head if they lose to the Jets?
No, sir.
he's not shaving his head.
Next game, Tennessee and Denver to play the Broncos.
In Denver,
In Denver. It's gonna be a tough one.
I think Denver.
They just stopped the Chargers running backs and Phillip Rivers, honestly.
yeah, and they
Mariota
Denver's-
looks like a poop.
Mariota.
Mariota
You just
is
if they had a
inconsistent.
good if the Titans had a good quarterback, they'd be so good.
Nick Foles?
They'd be
Question
good.
mark?
Nick Foles, they'd be good with Nick Foles.
That's literally all they need. They have a baller running back. They have a couple of decent wideouts. They have a good defense. All they need is a quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
I'm going Broncos.
yeah. Broncos.
I'll go with the Broncos.
I'm gonna see
Just because they shut down Egghead and Melvin
Marcus
Gordon,
Mariota.
they can definitely shut down Derrick Henry. I think.
They're not gonna though.
I think they can.
They didn't shut down Eckler that much whenever he was catching balls out of the backfield. They didn't really shut him
Yeah.
down.
When he's catching balls.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
But
He
in the run
rushed.
game.
He rushed once.
They
They
stopped
didn't-
Melvin Gordon, though. Melvin Gordon had 12 carries for 30 yards.
But that's also his first game back after a holdout. Did you see Zeke's first game back after a holdout? He got like 45, 50 yards.
That was also against the Giants, right?
Yeah.
But that's when.
That was against the Giants who have a bad defense.
Yeah. But they didn't play Zeke that much. I don't think he had that many carries, did he?
He averaged like it was under 4 yards a carry. It wasn't that good.
Really?
With Denver.
Yeah, we're all going with Denver. dude.
Broncos.
Zach, are you going Denver?
Titans aren't a bad team.
Steelers in Los Angeles to play the Chargers.
Chargers.
Next
Chargers.
Game.
Melvin Gordon's gonna ball this week. I
Next
can feel it.
game.
Hold on, I gotta type in
Next game.
I can.
Green Bay
feel
and
it.
Detroit.
Green Bay. All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
I think I'm gonna go with Green Bay, but
against two.
The
The
Lions.
Detroit.
Lions.
Where's it at?
Yeah,
Detroit.
I'm going with Green Bay either way.
I thought it's
Ford
at No,
Field.
is it
It
really?
doesn't matter.
Is it really
I
at
think
Ford
Green Bay's
Field?
gonna
I
blow
don't
them
know.
out.
I think it's.
I
at Ford
think
Field.
it's no. It's at Lambeau, dude. Game
Yeah.
info.
Oh wait.
Lambeau Field.
All right, so then I'm
Sorry,
going Green
dude,
Bay.
whoa.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say
saying that's a big deal.
Wait. Devontae Adams is out with turf toe.
Nope. Devontae Adams playing this week.
Oh. Yep.
Is he?
Green Bay.
Yep.
He's week to week. I know that.
I was gonna say,
I
dude,
thought
he's out.
Drew was starting him.
It's just Aaron
Drew's
Jones.
starting him, but that doesn't mean he's playing.
Then why would Drew start
Kenny
him?
Galladay versus Devontae Adams, Kerryon
The
Johnson
latest-
versus Aaron
The
Jones.
latest news I've
That
looked up.
matchup is crazy.
The latest news I've looked up on Google is Devontae Adams is week to week.
The Packers have ruled out. That ain't it. That was week 5. I'm talking about week 6, guys. Jeez.
What was
Jeez.
that?
Are you good, dude?
I just snapped my finger. Holy fuck! I just snapped my finger. Nah, that was
It sounded like fucking Tron just shat on the fucking mic.
the mic thing wasn't clipped in all the way. I guess.
So you just sit there and play with your mic
Yes, I do.
when it's on.
Yes.
Adams is week to week with a turf toe injury he sustained during week 4.
He's
It's the type
projected.
of injury that lingers for wideouts.
Says he's projected points this week. I'm just saying he might not be playing, but I could still see
But the Packers don't play till Monday night, so that gives them a chance.
I still see the Packers winning this one. Is it?
Yeah.
Is
It's
it?
in Lambeau, right?
Yeah. I still see the Packers winning it.
It's gonna be a blowout.
I mean, the lines look good. It's just Aaron Jones looks amazing. I think having Devontae back, that's another threat.
I'm going with the Packers.
Scantling's looking pretty nice too.
Matthew Stafford just looks the
Who you
same.
going with, Zach?
Green Bay, because it's at Green Bay.
Yeah.
Caleb?
Dude, how many times do I gotta say Green Bay for you to fucking remember it? That's your
Oh, yeah,
Super Bowl
dude.
team. You would think you'd remember people hyping them up more. Green Bay. Motherfucker.
Well, that's all the games.
Alrighty, guys. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really pick that many upsets. I think I picked a few. Actually, I don't even think I
We
picked
had-
that many upsets.
We had 2 straight games where it was Caleb and Zach picking one team and me and you picking another team.
Oh, is that it?
Me and you had the Seahawks, they had Browns, and me and you had the Rams, and they had the 49ers.
And that's it. Yeah, a pretty.
And you picked the Eagles over the Vikings, which we all picked the
Oh,
Vikings.
true. Yeah, that's my upset. But anyways, I think it's still a pretty easy week of picks. I don't think any. Maybe besides the Redskins and Dolphins game, I actually want to see that game. Believe it or not.
Last time we had a week like this, there was a bunch of upsets, and it was just a shit week.
I think that was week 1.
Week 3.
Oh, week 3. Oh.
So
Yeah.
watch. The Jaguars are actually going to beat the Saints. The Texans are going to beat the Chiefs.
The Jags I'm on the fence about still.
Titans are probably going to win. Fuck it. Jets will even beat the Cowboys.
I might
Who
switch my
knows?
pick to the Jags, but I don't know.
Are you going with Jacksonville?
Nah. I'll think on it. I'm still going with the Saints. The Saints look too fire right now.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridge, baby.
Teddy Bridge.
Bolt.
Alrighty, guys, we're pretty much coming to the end of our episode. Thank you for listening, and make sure to check us out with our next pop culture episodes coming this Saturday night. We do episodes every Wednesday and Saturday. And the next one, I was thinking we can have a restaurant tier list. Since we talked about restaurants in the last pop culture episode, we're going to do that little meme thing with the restaurant tier list.
I like
Hey.
it.
It'd be
I
pretty
like it.
fun. It'd be pretty fun just to talk about that. But and we'll have other topics, so make
The
sure to
New
tune
Deal
in.
was kind of overhyped.
Honestly. Thank you guys for listening. I just want to have a shout out to Props Design Studios for making our logo and our coasters. Check them out on our Instagram page. Go follow us on Instagram, please.
We should be getting in coasters soon.
Yeah, we'll be getting coasters within the week. If you want to order some, just DM us on Instagram at the Downstairs Hooligans, no caps. Also on Twitter. We're on Twitter too. We're on Patreon. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure to check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit us up with a like. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Adios.
See ya.